The biggest question about the Honor 7X is the dual camera. Is it just a hype to attract people, or they really give you the results of dual camera hardware under 12,999 rupees? So let's just find out in this video. My name is Rajesh, you watching Rajesh Chaudhary, so let's get started. So the Honor 7X offer a 16 plus 2 megapixel rear camera and 8 megapixel front shooter. Now if you look at the camera UI, it's pretty much same with all of the Honor devices. You get a bunch of effects, filters, modes that you can use for getting a better picture from the default camera on the Honor 7X. You get the Pro Photo, Pro Video, Night Shot, Panorama, Light Painting, Time Lapse, Slow Motion, filters, effects, and also you can add some audio note through the camera UI from the default setting. Now you can also choose the watermarks from the given options in the camera UI itself. You don't need to download these things from a third-party application. You already given there are a couple of watermarks inside the camera UI, which is a add-on over the camera UI on other Honor devices. Now looking at the camera resolution, you get a 16 plus 2 megapixel rear side camera. So you get a wide aperture mode, portrait mode, a photo motion mode, and then you can also manually control the flash. Now talking about the wide aperture mode, the wide aperture mode on the Honor 7X is not just perfect. There is a couple of things you have to note down. So with the wide aperture mode, the photos are overexposed and the blurriness from the background is not correct. But with the portrait mode, you can manually allow the enable and disable these things, and you can also add the beautify mode for the portrait mode. The portrait mode works pretty much fine and better than the wide aperture mode. And there is also a photo motion mode where you can take a picture with some moving object and you can click that to get a short video like effect, which is called the photo motion mode. So you get the photo motion mode under 12,999 rupees. Now looking at the camera resolution, you get a 16 megapixel camera, and you can also control all of the things customizable, and you can also manually turn and off down, and you can also adjust the ISO and white balance. Now talking about the video resolution, you also can also turn on the flashlight. There is no flashlight, this is a screen flash, and the video resolution up to 1080p. There is an option for object trapping, but there is no option for EIS on OIS. And you also can choose the Pro Video mode to get a better video as per you like, and you can also change the ISO label. Now looking at the front camera, which is a 8 megapixel shooter on the Honor 7X, which is not just perfect, but you get more than you pay for. And you can also choose the touch to option audio control, where you can only have to say cheese and it take pictures. Now you can also adjust the white balance ISO label for the front camera also. Now there is also a portrait mode given on the front camera, and also you can use the screen flash to get better effect in darker lighting condition. You can adjust the beautify mode, and there is couple of filters there on the front camera as well as on the rear camera. And the main thing is the effects. So you there get a bunch of effects like you get from Instagram, Snapchat. These are the effects already given in the camera UI, which is really a good add-on for the Honor 7X under 12,999 rupees. And if you choose Honor 7X for that price, you don't have to worry about, because the pictures are really great and the portrait mode is a real add-on for that pricing. Even you can get a panorama mode on the front facing camera and the video resolution. So now talking about the video resolution. Now if you turn on the beautify mode on the front camera, you get up to 720p resolution for the video recording. But if you turn off it, then you get the full HD 1080p video resolution on the front camera, which no one talking about. You can also add the watermarks. Now all about that, you also can edit the photos like a pro after taking the pictures with the Honor 7X. This is not a feature of camera. This is all about the EMUI, which you get with all the Honor devices. Now you can also turn the blurriness and change the wide aperture thing and also you can use the splash mode to get a single color mode like the Moto devices. So these add-ons for the EMUI is really pretty good, and you get a sharp and colored picture whatever you want to do with the editing things. You don't have to download a third-party application. You already get all of these things with the Honor 7X. And as you see, I just use the fingerprint sensor to move into the pictures. As I already have the Honor 8 Pro, so why not we do a camera comparison later. So there is also a video coming for the camera comparison with both of the devices. So guys, now time to check the camera samples. The first camera sample is all taken with the normal mode. Now this one is the wide aperture mode, and then we have the portrait mode. I don't know why, but with the wide aperture mode it dramatically changes the blurriness on the background, which don't look fine to the eyes, but we can't even complain for that pricing of 12,999. So I choose the portrait mode to use for the blurriness in the background. Now this one is the natural mode, and then we have the wide aperture mode which fills a color to it, and this is not looks good to eye. The portrait mode is really fantastic for the Honor 7X. Now this one is the normal mode, and then we have the portrait mode. I don't use the wide aperture mode there because it is not good to eye. So this one is indoor lighting condition with normal lighting, and this one is with the flashlight. And then we have the portrait mode. The portrait mode works also pretty fine in indoor lighting conditions. Now this one which normal picture, and then we have applied the blur effect which is the wide aperture mode, and then we have the portrait mode. Now with all the scenes in indoor and outdoor lighting condition, the portrait mode works pretty fine with the Honor 7X, where you get the blurriness like the OnePlus devices. But the wide aperture mode is not perfect for the Honor 7X, so I recommend you to use the portrait mode rather than the wide aperture mode. Now this one is in indoor lighting conditions, and this one with the flashlight. The flashlight adds some punchiness to the colors, but which not looks good. Now this one with normal mode, and then we have the portrait mode on the front camera sample, which all give a better color and brightness to the images, which is not just perfect, but you can't even complain about that because you get the portrait mode for 12,999 rupees. Now this one is in indoor lighting condition with the normal mode, and this one with the portrait mode. So comment below what do you think about the camera samples from the Honor 7X. And if you like this one, then don't forget to hit the red subscribe button and give us a like. Now let's just move to the video samples. So guys, this video sample recorded with the Honor 7X front facing camera, which is the 8 megapixel sensor, and this video recording with 1080p. As I'm under direct sunlight, so you can judge yourself how is the camera on the Honor 7X. So that's recording in 1080p. So if you like this video, then don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. So now just move into the rear facing camera on the Honor 7X. I think the camera is overexposed, so let's just check the rear camera sample and the audio from the Honor 7X. So guys, this video sample recorded with the Honor 7X rear facing camera, which is a 16 plus 2 MP camera, and there is no optical or EIS stabilization. So let's just check the video stability and also the color accuracy in outdoor conditions. As you see, I think the camera is overexposed and oversharpened the images, and the video sample looks pretty good. Comment down below what do you think about the EIS and OIS, as I can't judge because I am recording. So comment below what do you think about the camera of the Honor 7X. So guys, I'm not a professional video maker, so sorry if you don't get the things that you find for. But this video sample recorded with the Honor 7X and there is no 4K, so this is recorded with the 1080p. So comment down below what do you think about the camera of the Honor 7X. Now we move to some picture samples from the rear camera and also from the front facing camera, which have the portrait mode. So that's it. So give us a like if you like this video.